Hello everybody and welcome to finally the island tour of the final edition of Paradisos. This is my Christmas inspired island and I know we're way past Christmas. We're already almost into the new year, but I promised that before we head into 2024, I would release the island tour of my island. Now, I filmed this in daylight, but the dream address will be set to later in the evening, so it's dark. So I will show a few clips at the end of this tour to give you an impression of what it will look like in the evening. But first we are going to open the map. And we have my character at the top of the map there. Now the dream address isn't on the bottom here. There will be an official dream address release in the new year, so keep your eyes out for that. And we have my second character, which also happened to be named Joshua. Original, I know. But besides my character, we have Maple, Shep, Sky, Eric, Roald, Fauna, Hans, Whitney, Flurry, and Aurora. Let's head into this island. So we are at the airport, but obviously if you dream of this island you will end up at resident services. But this is the entrance. This is Santa's workshop, what will eventually lead you into Santa's village. So, this is the pipe that you would end up at if you take the pipe at Resident Services, which I will show you later, where you can find that. But yeah, I thought this was a nice way to start the island. To the right here we have a tour shop, and as you can see there is a present on the floor here, and that is on purpose. Throughout this entire island I have popped as many balloons as I could, dropped as many presents as I could for you to go and scavenge throughout the island. At this moment in time I have not yet any idea on how many presents there actually are on this island, but I promise you by the time this video goes live I will have the definitive answer for you. So let me know down in the comments what you think, how many you have found and what your answer is, and I will let you know if you are correct or not. But if we head to the left here, there is a meeting Santa area with a bunch of presents and Christmas trees and more presents because it's Santa. And if we head down here, the first thing we will see is Nook's Cranny, which I will show off to you first. But there are several ways we can go on this island because it all connects to each other, it all loops around. So first I'm going to the left here to resident services, and I am going to the top here first to show you where the pipe is that you can take if you don't want to walk across the island to the entrance and be spoiled along the way. You can take the pipe and end up at the entrance right away. Now all of resident services is blocked off except for the entryway here, which will lead you down to Eric's house. Eric has a little tree farm with a cute little stall where you can buy tools to chop down your trees. And I know it looks like you can go this way with how the pathing is leading, but I ended up blocking that off. So just follow these stepping stones down and you will not get stuck. And here we end up at Santa's little cottage. Now I did not decorate the interior of this house, nor did I with any of the other houses. I might go back in later to decorate them and update the dream address. But for when you are watching this as of right now, they are not decorated yet. So, you know, I will spare you the trouble of going in because there's nothing to see. And this is what I did with my peninsula. I just plopped down some dormant volcanoes and a bunch of wheat fields because this was at the very end of my island and I couldn't be bothered to go out big anymore. I was just running out of spoons and I decided to work with what I've got. Now, here we are at our penguin sanctuary, and this is where Roald and Aurora reside. Now, I did talk about wanting to change the exterior of Aurora's house, but as you can see, I did not do that because just for time management purposes, and I'm gonna be straight with you guys. I was very much done with this island. Now, before we head off to the right here, I'm going to take you up these ladders first. Because as you can see behind here, this is Hans, his house. And there is a vine, as you can see, to climb down on. It's a little bit hidden, but there really isn't any other way you can go but down. So just keep trying and you will get down eventually. But this is where Hans lives. Hans is my scary snowman. He lives in the mountains. A scary yeti. And here there's also several ways we can go. You can go to the top here, but we are going down here first. And we are blessed with Daisy May. This is our little snowman making area. You can go down there if you would like, but you could also go to the right. We are going down first, which will lead you back at Nook's Granny, when you could have taken the right if you wanted to. But the area we just walked through is our little snowball fight area. And right here we are at my very natural ice skating rink. With a cute little cocoa stand and skate rental booth. And we can head along down here. Oh, and before I forget, we have a little small Lettuce to Santa filler area down here. And this is the only bridge, the very, very only bridge on this entire island. I'm glad I managed to fit at least one in. And we end up at the campsite here, and I leave this ground blank because I thought that would make the most sense if you would go camping, that the campsite, that the ground beneath the campsite is bare. And I had the intention of amiiboing in a villager, but I forgot, so the tent will be empty. I can't be bothered to go back in and amiibo someone in just to have it in the dream address. But if we head along here, we have another villager house. Who lives here? Not the wolves. Wait, oh no, it's Flurry. Flurry lives here. And if we head along here, this is where the wolves live. Yeah, if we head along here, this is where Whitney and Sky live. And we have a little bit of a ski area here with my ski lodge and my ski lift, as you can see. Now, I also had the intention to decorate the interior of this house. You can go here, down here to the secret beach if you'd like, but there really isn't anything there. But as I said, I had the intention of decorating the interiors. The main room is still decorated for what I did for the intro, so there is a little bit of decorations in there, but not what I had intended it to be. And credit goes out to Nina Tries for making these gorgeous codes. Speaking of codes, all of the other codes will be in the description again later for you to check out. They will also be uploaded to my card at some point. And speaking of this island, if you haven't watched any of the videos, I will link a little card at the top here to the playlist where you can watch every video that I've done for this island. I did not mean to open the map. I wanted to open the camera to show off my ski lift just a little bit better. Let's also do the camera trick so I can show it off a little bit better. I really had so much fun building this. I've never done anything like this before. So it was a little bit of trial and error, but I really loved how it turned out. And this is where Shep lives. Shep is our maintenance guy. He will fix the lift whenever it breaks down. And if we head along down here, there's loops around to Fauna's and Maple's house. Down here we have Maple, and if you headed down here, you would have ended up at the campsite again. But we are going to head up here again. And yeah, this is where Fauna lives. And if we head along here again, you could have you saw a little bit of sneak peek before we headed down. But this is to the right of the snowman area, and this is where the Able sisters are. And to the right here, I built a little gift wrapping station. And if we head up along here, we will end up at the museum. Now, fun fact, I really wanted at least one snowboy on this island, but at last our snowboy has perished. And I did have 2 snowballs spawn here when I started filming the island tour, and I was trying to get the snowboy back in to reset the dream address, but I broke 1 snowball and I couldn't be bothered to go in and out of a building to have it respawn somewhere else on my island. So there's no snowboy. So we're just gonna pretend that this snow person is a snowboy. Okay? Yeah. Cool. But yeah, this is where the museum is, and that is the last area of this island. If we headed along down here, we would have ended up at the penguin sanctuary again. And I'm just gonna quickly take you back to the entrance. Well, this was the end of the island tour. Thank you so much for watching. I had a blast decorating this island and a blast doing this attempt at a advent calendar. Be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell, and see you in the new year. I want to take this opportunity to wish everybody a happy new year. I know it's still a little bit early, but I hope whatever may come in 2024 will be fabulous for you, that it may hold so many opportunities for you, and bye bye.